Hey, it's the Sit and Run podcast. Ladies and gentlemen, how are you? My name is Michael Caceres, and this is my show. It's my podcast. I jump on this bad boy. Well, I would like to do it every single Monday, and today is Monday. It's Monday, April 2nd, 2018, and I haven't done a podcast since fucking March. March 13th, I believe, was my last podcast that I posted. It's been a few weeks. Basically it's just been a crazy last couple of fucking weeks, ladies and gentlemen. Um, First of all, my grandmother has passed away. She was 64 years old. She had pneumonia. Uh, Died of natural causes. She's always had problems with her body. She's always had a bad immune system. She's always had problems with her kidneys. She had diabetes. It was just, it just happened naturally. And, her name was Carol Caceres, and her funeral is in a couple of days. So that happened. That was actually on March 20th. It was a bit of a shock. March is just going to be a crazy month for the rest of my life, because March 20th my grandmother passed away. And what's even crazier, and I guess you can say even more special, is that she died 2 years after my grandfather passed away. My grandfather actually passed away on March 30th, 2016. Just 10 days before the actual date, which was spiritually, religiously, for me, it was very special, because now they're in heaven together. And they went together around the same time, so that was nice. It definitely sucks. I do miss my grandmother, but I guess my grandfather was just like, it's my turn now. It's my turn to have her. So yeah, that happened. And then March 30th is the date that my grandfather passed away. And then it's even crazier that March 30th is also my dad and his twin's brother birthday. It's my dad and my uncle's fucking birthday on March 30th. My grandfather passed away on the same day of my dad's and my uncle's birthday. It's pretty crazy. So that was just my grandpa being a bit of a comedian, just basically saying, you know, you're here because of me, motherfucker. So on your birthday, you think about me, the guy that created you. Uh, yeah. So it's been a rough past couple of weeks. And talk about a fucking curveball in your life, man. Because I don't know if you guys listened to my last podcast, but my last podcast, I had a bit of a meltdown because this year just kind of started getting a little bit more crazier. I was, offered a full-time job. I decided to finish school. I gave myself all of these New Year's resolutions to do, and I'm still doing pretty well with them. When it comes to reading a new poem every single day, working out 5-6 times a week. What else did I do? My room actually doesn't look too bad. It's staying pretty maintained. But man, I gotta tell you, dude. These past couple weeks, I felt so heavy, and I felt so weak and worthless and depressed about my grandma, my grandpa. And I got to tell you, man, as soon as I had that meltdown a few weeks ago, and then literally a week later, my grandmother isn't here anymore. That's another fucking curveball that a higher being is throwing at me. And it is pretty fucking hard to keep working out and keep reading poetry and to keep cleaning around the house. Like right now, my house is like, uh, I don't, I don't know. And another thing too, my dad told me that we were gonna get a gardener, so that one of my resolutions this year was to clean my backyard. once a month, and I started doing that. Like in January, I cleaned it up. February, I cleaned it up. March, I actually didn't clean it up because my old man told me that we were going to get a gardener to take care of all that stuff. Well, it's April 2nd, and my backyard we still haven't gotten a gardener, so I'm probably definitely going to make that a thing to pull the weeds and make my backyard look good. But yeah, and then actually today, as soon as I'm done doing my podcast, I'm gonna do some Focus T25, and I don't know, man. It's just been a crazy last couple of fucking weeks, and this podcast is gonna just suck dick. It's not going to be funny at all. It's just a check-in, I guess you can say. But another fucking thing, is that I'm hungover as fuck too. Somebody got hammered last night because he didn't want to deal with his problems. And what I do with dealing with my problems would be, I guess, working out, writing, doing a lot of fucking writing lately. I took on to, since I've been so interested in poetry this year, I actually wrote a few poems. And, I mean, I guess that's a few ways to deal with your problems. But last night, happy Easter, man. I mean, I worked 9:30 to 6:30, and when I got home, I was just like, I need a fucking drink. So I was like, where the fuck's the alcohol? There's no Jack Daniels, there's no fucking Maker's Mark, there's no Johnny Walker. I'm a Scotch guy. I'm a straight Scotch bourbon, straight up on the rocks type of guy. But last night, there was just a little bit of rum, a little bit of Bacardi, like a lemon flavor or some shit that my aunt got. So I don't know. I don't remember how many of those I drank, but I got fucking wasted, and then it just wasn't good. It wasn't good at all. And pretty much I just woke up this morning and I was like, I can't really do that anymore. Yeah, type of thing. I mean, I'm still gonna drink. I'm still gonna fucking drink. I'm not telling you guys I'm a fucking alcoholic or anything. I'm just saying, that's if I'm gonna drink, I want to make sure I'm drinking because I'm gonna have a good time, not because I can't deal with the fact that my grandma and grandpa aren't here anymore. Fucking, you guys know what I'm trying to say. But anyways, basically what I'm trying to say is that if there's anybody out there who listens to this podcast that's even remotely fucking just remotely religious or remotely fucking spiritual, put all your good thoughts and prayers and vibes and send them off to my grandmother. Her name's Carol Caceres, and she is now resting with Armando Caceres. Boom, there you go. All right, so let's kind of pick it up a little bit and just kind of plow forward and make this podcast a little bit more happy. March 30th, Grandpa dies, and then it's my uncle and my dad's birthday. This year for my dad's birthday, I actually organized to go to the Dodger game against the Giants, and we fucking lost. I don't know what the fuck happened with the Dodgers the first two games of the season, man. Clayton Kershaw comes in on March 29th on opening day and pitches a fucking fantastic game. Just gives up one run by Panic. Just hang on to the kid, Panic. Hercules. I don't know what the guy's name is on the Giants. I think it's Joe Panic or is it Hunter Pan? No, that's Hunter Pence. I don't fucking remember. But Panic on the Giants comes in and just hits a fucking home run off of Clayton Kershaw, which, nothing too crazy, nothing too bad. It was only one run. But my fucking Dodgers can't seem to hit the goddamn ball. The Dodgers, I think, got one hit the first game of the season. I think the Giants got two hits, and one of those hits was a fucking home run. So our pitching wasn't that bad. We just can't fucking score a run. And then, so that was on opening day. So the Dodgers lose 1-0, and then we go to the fucking Dodger game, and obviously a super emotional day. So we obviously did not get up early because who the fuck gets up early these days, right? We slept in like a bunch of champions, and got up and went to go visit my grandpa at the cemetery. We said a couple prayers and just thought about a couple of good memories of my grandfather. And then we were actually all in our Dodger jerseys and Dodger shirts and gear when we were there, so we took a bunch of pictures, and so that was nice. And then am I still recording? Oh, thank God I am recording. All right, cool. So then what the fuck was I saying? So then we went to I don't know, one of the Dodger traditions is to go have like roast beef sandwiches at this sandwich place in LA. It's called I don't know, dude. I mean, I really think it's called Philippe's, but my grandpa always called it Felipe's, so now my family calls it Felipe's. To tell you the truth, it's probably called Phillips sandwiches or some shit. I don't fucking know. But I was so fucking hungry that day. I had like 3 roast beef sandwiches, and I ate like a bunch of potato salad and macaroni salad, and it was just fucking delicious. We don't really have time to go to Dodger games that often, so I went to I was like, I'm gonna fuck up those sandwiches and get full off of them. So that was good. We had our sandwiches, and a lot of people fucking went, dude. I wasn't expecting a big part of my family to go. I thought at the time I was just thinking like, oh, it'll just be us 6 going, and then no, actually, my uncle's family went, and so did my aunt's family. So there was like, a pretty good amount of people there going to the Dodger game, and we all sat together in the same section. So that was nice. Went to the Dodger game. We got Alex Wood on the mound, and again, he pitches a fucking fantastic game. It was fucking nothing the whole game. It was actually a pretty fucking quick game, and then so we bring in Kenley Jansen, and he comes in and fucking gives up a home run in the 9th inning. Dodgers are down 1-0, and we come back in the 9th inning, thinking that we're gonna make a comeback, and we fucking lost. So we went to the Dodger game. The Dodgers lost. Still had a great time, I guess, but it still sucks when the fucking Dodgers lose. And then another Dodger tradition is to go eat burgers at Tommy's. So right after the Dodger game, went to go eat Tommy's, and then just to end off the day, to end off my dad's birthday, we went to go to my uncle's house, and we sang happy birthday, and it was a great fucking day. It was a great birthday for my dad in 2018. And excuse me, I'm yawning. Man, I hope this headache goes away soon, because I'm so fucking hungover. But yeah, man, it was a good day. And then I don't know, it's been pretty fucking emotional, and yeah, I don't know. I guess that's it. I guess that's all I got to talk about on the podcast. I don't want to keep it too fucking long, because this podcast kind of sucks anyway. So this is just my little check-in. For those of you that are just tuning in and have never listened to this podcast before, my name is Michael Caceres, and I'm an actor. I'm a stand-up comedian, and I'm a writer, and I also podcast. So if you guys are interested in my fucking hungover, shitty, sarcastic voice, you can follow me on Snapchat, you can follow me on Instagram, you can follow me on Facebook. Just type in Michael Caceres. My stupid, scruffy, fucking frowning, fucking stupid ass face will come up. It's an acting headshot, so that's why I kind of look like a douchebag in it. But yeah, I do these podcasts every single Monday, and I hope you guys can tune in every single Monday. Like, subscribe, and tell all your friends, your family, about this podcast. And fucking that's all I got. I will talk to you guys next week. Later.